American man, my God, then Florida, shit on in our last news, the man accused of stealing Beyonce's music in Atlanta.
Oh.
6 years. No, not yet. He rejected a plea deal, so now he's taking like he's gonna have a trial now, and he's facing 6 years in prison.
For dinner.
It's a gamble. It's like he rejected the plea deal. So he's going in saying he's not guilty, and if he's found guilty, he now could be the penalty should be high. I think his leg should be broken.
Who's that?
Yeah. Also, why wasn't the music
Amy J.
so we could
You
hear
have
it?
to drop the link.
Beyonce has scrapped projects. I mean, we have put in a love song and some safe, like at the bottom of the ocean. The Renaissance visuals, which I know
I'm trying to find me some dinner
which President Bad Tea.
between.
No.
Oh, I was listening to Pop Roast, but I wasn't really listening to it. Between Popeyes and Boston Market, I think I'm gonna get Boston Market. There's no thing for me to hang this phone on in this car. You want to come on up? Come on down. We gotta watch something. I think we should really watch the Testaments, and we can do that tonight when I get back in the house. One of these, another zip car. Oh, wow. It smells like something smells dead. You know how like a dead mouse smells? It smells like that. Gross. Completely gross. Something died in this car. Something dead. What else is going on? All these potholes. Because you have been understand. I like it. And we watched The Handmaid's Tale together. It's not as intense as The Handmaid's Tale, at least not yet. But it just picks up where the girls are like of age, they're getting their periods, and they are they have to get married so they can have babies. But there's no like nobody. Remember on The Handmaid's Tale when it first came on, they was beating bitches up. Now there's one episode where they go back and show like when everything first started. Uh, Bitches was getting beat up that day, and it was like they just took over Gilead. They just took over America, and they put all the women in the stadium and they killed half of them. The other half they beat their asses, and then you see Aunt Lydia how she, you know, you really gotta be quick on your feet in certain situations and know what to say and how to play it. Have some type of finesse because she talked her way into the position that she has because they was going to beat her ass because she had an abortion. They would have killed me. Um, and it's just like it's centered around the girls, and then I think Alfred is in like one episode. She's not in it, but the people from Mayday, they're still trying to rescue the girls, and there's still some people inside of Gilead that's Mayday, and of course they're trying to find out who they are, where they are, or whatever. But then the real thing is to seeing these little girls have to, put on these shows and stuff for these old ass men that want to quote unquote marry them, and then I think it's only 6 or 7 episodes, but you just have a feeling like that it's centered around Offer's daughter. I forget her name. It's a street blocked off, and her mom does not like her, probably because of Offer, and they're trying to marry her off to somebody good, but the guy who wants her, of course, she wants somebody else. Yeah, they got to get married to the old men. The what are they called? Not sergeants, commanders. You know what? People running up the street. The city is crowded tonight. Yeah, sex with old men, young girls, like 14. So that's good. And then I told you I was started watching Desperate Housewives again. You said you never saw that. So we could do both, really. Because Beverly Hills was really trash. I mean, only thing noteworthy was Kathy taking up for Kyle because the REIT was like with this conspiracy that um, Kyle plotted this whole thing, this whole like the REIT takedown nonsense. I didn't add Twitter. How many seasons? That's where Housewives got like 15 seasons, maybe 12. It was on for a long time. And it's a lot of episodes per season. Like, it made me realize that the stuff they do to us now is really bullshit. Like, these seasons with like 6 and 8 episodes. Even Housewives used to be longer. Like, Desperate Housewives has a lot of seasons. I mean, episodes per season. I want to say it was 12 seasons. Chef Mila, she's been pretty busy today or yesterday and today. I really don't care. I was listening to Pop Roast, and Alex said that he feel like she threw the case, like maybe she did get paid. I don't think she got paid because in the middle of the trial, she was like, "Well, he offered to give me $100,000 to recant my statement." If she got paid off, she wouldn't be doing the shit that she's doing now. And if Stefan was smart, he would have paid her off. If there's anything like foul going on, which I think there is, because why did this girl keep talking about you owe her money? Like she was a salaried employee who lived at the house? Why is she owed more? What was y'all really doing? And what, it's just a mess. And it's so low life to me. I don't know if I'm old. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. This shit is just like, it's like low life did. You know, it's low vibrational. It's skeezer mentality, activity. Stefan Diggs, he's a fucking, I don't know who raised him, how he was raised, what kind of mom he had, where's his father, but damn. And then like all the fucking athletes doing shit like this. You got a harem of women in there, and they working for you, and they fighting over you, and they want to be at the top. They want to be on top. I haven't had Boston Market in a long time. The networks are going super cheap. And they're canceling all the shows too. I don't think Rescue didn't track her well. No, they did not. It doesn't even seem like she has a lawyer. Nobody prepped her. She's just as simple as they come, like just dumb. She's like, ma'am, excuse me, what was your name? Girl, this is not like customer service. It's the freaking lawyer. What are you talking about? Answer the fucking question. You don't need to know my name, bitch. Ma'am, excuse me, what's your name? Oh my god, Boston Market is closed. Oh my god, I came all the way down here for I got something going to Popeyes. Wow, Boston Market is closed. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on. Please repeat the question. Bitch, answer the goddamn question. Oh, I can't answer that properly without all of the evidence. Whatever she said. But you mean? What are you talking about? She sounded like a little girl, but she looks so old in her face. Old in the face, child. I knew I should have just ordered the shit. Thank you. I wonder if this line is too long. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. I feel like my whole trip is a waste. It's okay. I'm just looking for something. Get on here what I need. 42? She might be. She look like she is. Hold on, what's this? Dollar General.
All right, thank you. You too. Oh, don't worry.
They got candy. They got pregnancy tests in the dollar store.
Come here first. Cheaper. Not this one.
These cost so much in the store.
Let me do your pocket.
I'm putting some hot chips. See if they got any hot chips. That's my weakness. Hot potato chips. Ooh, are these only $1? I hate when they smash them like this. Why y'all smash my chips? Chips! Every time I wanted to go to Boston Market, but they closed down. Popeyes is closed down. On my way. Hello. Good.
Need a bag?
Yes. I'll put this back.
57. Oh, man.
What y'all doing? What's this? Creamy butter. Ooh. Got this at the dollar store. I'm about to come in here. Is it too late to add it?
Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to eat a little bit healthy, but guess not. Boston Market is not that healthy, but it's better than Popeyes. I should have just went to Sprouts and got a rotisserie chicken. That was what I initially wanted to do. It smells like something that died. This Boston Market. I was wondering why it didn't come up in the When I was looking for the menu, the location wasn't coming up. I don't like no Chick-fil-A. I'm sick of Chick-fil-A. I feel like I had enough Chick-fil-A for one lifetime. Where do I need to go? Where's that? Some cigarettes. Mr. Closest. I'm going to watch The Testament when I get back in the house. I cigarette down here. Shit, I want a coffee. It's too late for coffee. What else was going on today besides I'm tired of Stefan Diggs and that circus and Cardi taking up for her hair braider. They all sharing dick. It's gross, really. When you think about it. And you would thought that girl was best friends with Cardi B. Like Cardi, girl, what do you have going on in your life? And you grew up with a mother and father. Like what is this? I expect this type of behavior from fatherless women. You're just crazy. I believe Offset fucked her up in the head like that. She's still not over that nigga. Damn, you gonna run me over? I was listening to the Brav Bros. Well, halfway listening to it last night. They was talking a lot of shit. You know, they're gonna ask you for ID. Y'all got coffee, y'all? I know I gotta hurry up. That's a lot of fatherless women. Thank you. That's a lot. Stefan is a real DC nigga. That's a real problem. Cardi, she's in danger. I said I expect that behavior. Oh, I expect that behavior from fatherless women. But you seem very poised and, controlled and one with yourself. Enlightened. You are enlightened. I wouldn't expect to find you in a harem. Um, Somebody raised you. I know that. I know somebody raised you. Look at all kinds of Excuse me. Can I have some whipped cream for my thing? Mocha thing? No. Thank you. Do y'all have like the little sprinkles and stuff like that? Like the creme brulee sprinkles and stuff? No? That's crazy. Thank you. Remember I told you about the lady who wouldn't give me no whipped cream? And I told on her and everybody got fired. And she was nice. What? Who said what? This is where I caught diabetes and Wawa. This needs something. Something. It's a little tart. What? Who said what? Y'all ever been to Wawa? Pretzels. Yeah, can I have two Newport 100 soft pack? My ID. Thank you. What y'all laughing at? Thank you. That's why. She takes prep? Oh my God. Don't tell me nothing else. Bitch! So, child, what? Prep? That's bad. She probably needed for offset too. That's bad. I feel bad for that girl. Actually. Cause she can't catch a break. She just need to be with herself. She sitting here worried about defending her hair braider. Who gives a fuck? Girl, she is fucking him too. I saw a video. We're gonna have to watch a couple of Tisa Tells videos because she be catching a lot of little shit Cardi be doing. One time the girl was braiding Stefan's hair and he was like, yeah, she the only one that can play in my hair from now on. And the girl gave Cardi a look and I was like, and Tisa caught it too. But I was like, oh, because the hair braider, Cardi introduced the hair braider to Stefan. That's how she knew her first. Remember when Wave Set had his hair braided like Stefan? That's why. And yes, I called him Wave Set because his name is Wave and his dad's last name is Set. Yes, she is in danger. She's gonna have another baby. Watch. Y'all think Rihanna pregnant? I feel like I need to be out in these streets. I gotta get my groove back. It's true what they say. Hey, Dustin. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. That shit is true. Once I set my ass down, seemed like nothing was ever the same. Said what? Cardi said it. Cardi said what? The prep thing? Alright. Yo, this is like it's a dead mouse or something in here. Alright. Let's get to Popeyes. I went to Popeyes and up in the suburbs. It was so good. It was so fresh. It just was different than down here in the hood. Let me see what kind of coupon I got. Hey, Dustin. I can't hold on, guys. People don't be trying to give you receipts no more. Love that chicken and Popeyes. I called myself not. I usually go to this place called Hyan's. I get 4 shrimp, 2 chicken wings, and a cheese fry. I'm trying to not do that or order a stromboli, cheesesteak stromboli. Those are like my go-tos on nights when I don't cook. Or cheesesteak, or a punk burger, which is a bacon cheeseburger on steroids, with like a big ass onion ring on the top with mozzarella sticks. So I said, well, maybe I'll go to. Oh, I should have went to the Jamaican place. Maybe I'll go get some Jamaican food. But my dad won't eat that though. Should I get some Jamaican or should I get some Popeyes? What the fuck is up with Tasha K? Tasha K is mentally ill. Now I don't understand what is it. So she owed the girl money, $4 million. She's been paying the girl. So what's the problem? Because she was talking about Stefan. How can Cardi have a whole crash out for 2 days straight on Tasha, but Tasha can't say nothing back? I ain't with that. Nah, I don't like that. Your nigga is out here acting the fuck up, and I guess Tasha can't comment on anything that has to do with Stefan or Cardi. Well, I guess she made that bed. She gotta lay in it. I mean, I don't feel sorry for her at all, but like freedom of speech, hello. But Tasha just be fucking lying. That's the problem. Tasha really has built an empire off of lies. I remember when she first came on the scene, this is loudmouth fucking bitch. Then I got into it a little bit, okay, and then coming up, and I had receipts, and you would listen to the whole show, and no receipts. The receipts never come. Child, I will file for bankruptcy so fast. Did she try that? That would be on my pinky cold. Well, she can comment on Stefan or not because they have a baby. Hello. I hate this shit where these Door Dashers or Uber Eaters or whatever, Amazonians, they don't find a park spot. You can't just hold up traffic. All right, Jamaican uh, stewed chicken and, and rice or Popeyes. I think I'm going with Popeyes. I'll get some Jamaican tomorrow. Because I actually made stewed chicken earlier, but it's not Jamaican stewed chicken. I'll be forgetting we got a Jamaican restaurant right there. Child, I seen the Jamaicans making crabs. You know, crabs is a big hair thing in Philly. People eat crabs, the blue crabs. It's crab season. They go fucking crazy. Everybody want to make crabs. But I seen some Africans or Jamaicans making crabs. This looks so bad. Like, crabs are supposed to have Old Bay and that type of sitch. Unless you got like, I remember one time I went on a date and I wanted lobster, but we were at an Asian restaurant. They had lobster, but it was Szechuan lobster. And I never forget, I was so irritated. I was such a brat. And I was, I wanted drawn butter for my lobster. And the chef came over like, do you not see what is in front of you? What I did to this lobster? Like, all this good Szechuan or whatever it was. And I was like, yes, I just want some butter. Can I just dip butter? Bitch, it's sauce. Lobster is supposed to be dipped in butter. Yeah, he won't eat Jamaican food. He call it slop. My grandma used to be like, "It's like, grandma, I got some stewed chicken and rice from the West Indians." Yeah, no, thank you. Grandma, you Indian, you Cherokee Indian. What are you talking about from the West Indians? I miss my grandmoms. They was both a trip. I like older people. I was thinking about like my friend group right now, like all the old guys. You got Mo, you got his friend Aaron, the light skinned one, the one I was arguing with the other day, Rodney, old ass. They all old and grumpy. Uh, Even the lady Tracy, I didn't know she was in her 60s. She don't look like it. I like older people. Most of my friends are older than me. Like Jamal's older than me. Even like Jamal and the people on my block, they're older than me. Everybody. I think I'm the youngest one on the block as far as in our age group. That's the barbecue place my friend wanted to take me to. Crotchety. Oh yes, they are crotchety. Mo said he broke up with Ashley again. But Ashley has been tripping. She called my phone. That's who pictures I was showing y'all with the scabs and stuff. And I was like, y'all want to be eating butt? Remember they had that festival up in what was that? Was it Louisiana? That festival they had when the man was eating the girl butt by the pool. I said, y'all just want to be eating random ass, and he was looking her feet. Then I showed the scabs, the scabies looking shit. That was Ashley. And now When I seen him, he said his arm was breaking out. I said, holy guacamole. Mocha Fest. I got good memories. Mocha Fest. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, you got this shit you can only drive 25 miles per hour on Broad Street. Let me see what kind of coupon I got for Popeyes. The boy says they old ass is full of worms. Oh, I wonder what the worms thing really means. Does the sperm come out as like, is it not like, is it like worm like? I ain't see none of good boys nothing all week. Let's see what kind of. All right, they got a $5 fee, $20 family meal, 9 pieces, large side. Only one large side. Let me see. 5-piece chicken dinner. Is that enough? 10-piece, $26. 6-piece tenders, 2 can dine. Maybe I'll get. Should I get 5 pieces of chicken or 6 tenders? I'm gonna get the 5-piece. I wonder if I can get both. Oh, Friday's tears cross so many, many nights. Unbreak my heart, sweet darling. Come back and say you love me. You got this $5 shit. What is this? $5 fave. Get 3-piece tenders or 3-piece signature chicken or a chicken sandwich or 2 regular. Oh, I can make my own little meal. So for $5, I can get um, let me see something. 3 tenders. So that's $9.74 for 3-piece. A drink and that just looks so good. So I can get a 3-piece tender combo is $9.74, but you can get $5 faves, 3 pieces of chicken, 3 tenders for $5, and 2 sides for $5. So I can get 3 tenders and 2 sides for $20 for 9 pieces of chicken. That's why so much disease in this in the world going around. Oh my God, come on. see fresh chicken. What is he buying out the whole store? That's fine.
Okay, what is that? Okay, what do you say? Hello, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Can I have this 5-piece signature chicken? How do I get the
Okay, that's why I tried to show you. 93.74?
yes. I want mild, mixed. The sides, I'll take the mashed potatoes and red beans and rice.
Sorry? No. Okay, you say meats? Oh, meat the chicken. Oh, it's already coming like that.
Okay.
15 and 11.
Mashed potatoes and red beans and rice.
It's ready, guys.
Okay, and then I want black and ranch sauce.
Oh, then you can say when your order is ready.
Okay. No, I'm not finished. Then I want the $5 faves, a 3-piece tender, mild, black and ranch, and then 2 more sides, which would be macaroni and cheese. And are y'all getting any new fries out? They look old and cold. Can I have some new fries?
I think I think I did that. Say that that's new price.
Can I taste one to see how old they are? And not a pain in the ass.
Sorry, I don't want to tell you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah, because it's love is on you, but
Okay. So the 2 sides is macaroni and fries.
anything else?
No.
Okay, the 5-piece dinner and the now you're gonna this already coming with, and you're gonna beans and rice and the mashed potato and 3 tenders classic for 540, and you're gonna mac and cheese. Oh, and black and you're gonna mac and cheese and a fries. 26.40. Oh, that's good. That's working right now. Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, look. Tracy! Look, I was just talking about Tracy. Girl, I went all the way down to
I'm at Popeyes. Let me tell you when I get back in the car.
y'all wanna meet, say hi to
Grande, ¿verdad?
you Ubering?
I'm on the way home.
You was Ubering, say hi.
Yeah. Hi. Who's
That's
that?
my friend Tracy. This YouTube. They know, they was asking about Mo. I was like, oh, my friend is older.
Is this one line?
Yeah. I went all the way down to Boston Market and they closed. Like Popeyes is closed down there. I wanted some
Remember that day we went to Popeyes?
a long time ago.
2 days later, I rode past it. It was closed. They just shut it down.
They said,
Somebody
hey,
said
beautiful. Show.
Hey, honey.
Do y'all believe? Guess how old Tracy is?
Darling.
She's not what you think. And you can't tell her. Tracy be laying it, spreading it wide, laying it low and spreading it wide, child.
I'm so tired.
What you was Uber?
Is
Is it
I need
busy?
to get me something to eat and going home. The game could they let out?
I got the app. It goes to what you getting?
2 pieces of chicken.
Oh, for the $5. They got you can get 3 pieces of $5.
I want mashed potatoes and an extra biscuit with mine.
Or look, this for $13.99 you can get a 5 piece, two
I ain't eating
sides.
all that chicken.
Or you want tenders or chicken?
Chicken.
So they have this joint. It's called $5 faves, and you can get 3 pieces of chicken,
Mhm.
and you can get two sides. Both each one is $5.
That ain't what I want. Thank you anyway.
So what you want? Get the meal, a 2 piece meal. How much that cost? No, I'm going back in the house. No, I drove.
Oh, you got to okay.
Where's the meals at? Cause you know the meals is like $15 now.
No, for 2 pieces of chicken. And mashed potatoes is right there.
Where? Signature chicken. Oh, okay, $10. You only get one side though.
I don't need that.
Kind of the same price. Cause that's what I did.
Then I'm second front now.
Oh, I forgot about them. But they're pretty good here.
Okay, I was like, get your lady this out the car.
I like them because they be busy all the time, so the chicken must just be sitting. And then down there, you know what they do down there that I don't like? I feel like they cut the chicken fingers in half, like they fillet them. They real thin, the chicken fingers. What's my number? 54? Probably. I'm 54. 54. Can I have black and ranch sauce, honey and butter? I think that's it. Oh, and ketchup. Extra black and ranch, please. Thank you. My stuff. Me up for my biscuits. Are these my fries? Not so fresh fries. Tracy, I'm about to go. Tracy, I gotta get this car back. Call me when you come out.
Okay.
Did you go down to the casino? I was thinking I was thinking about going down there, but
I rode past it earlier. Walking out the door. Him and
because they said the cops was out there or something. Somebody got shot up. Somebody had got shot up.
behind that wall.
Oh, it won't.
I don't know. He said his name was Walt. Justin know who he was. His name the girl in the job said the guy named Walt got shot on 21st and 4th. I said, I don't know.
Walter Bryce, he worked for the city. If that's
I
him,
knew that dude, but I didn't go into the details with it because still in South of Africa to know.
I hope it's not him.
Just say it was Walt. I don't know.
You come tomorrow, right? You come every Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yes.
Stop, because she nice.
She
All right, sorry. Let me get Daddy Brown his food, something to eat. He don't like to eat this late, but I ain't seen this. Hi, cutie. Oh, she got her hi. She got her Adidas on. She probably know how to dance and stuff. Look at her little her Adidas pants. You know how to dance? You know how to dance? No. She like, lady, if you get out my face. Your pants are so cute. You know how them Asian kids be dancing? They dance better than the Negroes. Let me see Tracy. Sorry. Tracy is the damn near like Tracy's 60 something years old. Does she look like she's 60 years old? She said she like 64 or something because she almost retirement age. Does she look that old or I'm just tripping? Yo, I know that little Asian girl could dance. Break my heart. Why is this song stuck in my head? She does look young, don't she? I was about to say something, but I can't say. I just feel like something just dropped out my pocket. Chicken gonna be cold by the time I get the fuck home. But that's why God made air fryers. It's actually air fryers are perfect to heat up Popeyes. Come back and say you love me again. Yo, I am really so disappointed in Beyonce at the Met Gala. You made us wait 10 years for that. I get the concept behind it. It's a Creole artist who made a painting or a rendering or whatever you want to call it, of a skeleton in a dress, a ball gown. So I guess, I would say fresh to death, literally. Um, but it was something with the underneath. First of all, it was underwhelming as a dress for the Met Gala. Like, woo, big deal, skeleton. But I get it; it's based off a painting. But she could have did better. And then the underneath, the under where the pelvis part was weird. It just kept. And when they picked up her dress, whatever was underneath was shifting. It was weird. I wonder if she's pregnant because she did look a little thicker. Rihanna, she just let herself go, child. And her and Rocky going back and forth. Even on the red carpet with her taking off. Who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Amy, and she was like, when they came to the carpet with the blankets on, she was hiding her pregnancy. So the little thing they did on the carpet where she took off his coat, like he's the star of the fucking show. It start at first I thought, oh, they so cute together. She got a man. Riri's got a man at home. But, sir, pipe down. And then you all of this white girl face all on the carpet, holding up traffic. You got Tyler over here talking shit because you want to be talking with this fucking flute in the corner on the carpet of the Met Gala. But you're not even supposed to be here. That's why they don't invite your kind here. Because you acting up. Wrap this shit up. And don't tell him what he was doing inside. Because when they came out, she was over it in the van. He's smiling and playing in her fucking face. Like, bitch, I'll get you pregnant again. Hold on. Because this car, I gotta take it all the way back to where Sprouts is. I'm gonna take my fries with me though. say that you love me. Unbreak my say that you love me. Tell me you love me. Rihanna need a girls' night out. And she need to be flirting with all the niggas she can. Fuck that, Rocky. We're not. That's what we're not doing. And bitch, I don't know who you are, but you having your fucking hand all on his chest and stuff. See, the Navy ain't like the Beehive. He's top friendly. Ooh, shady. Oh, too friendly. I thought you said. I couldn't see it. I thought you said top friendly. What the fuck is it? I thought, you know. Looks like you might think something. I don't see anything. Let me get you outside. Hey, doll. Oh, shit. Nobody wants to come up. You know what's going on in the world besides that cancer virus? because nobody was thinking about her, nobody was talking about her. So, what better way to get people talking about you than to take a little dig at Rihanna and to let people know that she had a little something going on with Rocky? Because she did say something like that. Or just point eyes on it. The whole thing Tyler did, I caught all the shade on what she was doing, insinuating stuff with her and Rocky. Something was going on, or he was in that girl's face, which he was, all fucking Joe laughing and shit. Bitch, you are here as a plus one, my plus one. You are to be carrying my fucking gown, not me taking off your jacket so you can do a grand entrance. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Fuck my foot. He getting a little beside himself. I hope they don't break up though. And why aren't they married? I guess you know what? When you that, no, we should get married, have a prenup. He from Barbados. She from the Bahamas. She from Barbados, right? He from Barbados too. She said I'm just a girl from the right side of an island. Never even thought these people knew my name. But I'm from the left side of the island. Never even thought these many people to know my name. Last time for you I praise it's like the best thing I ever seen. It's kind of moment. It's catching a moment. He's from Harlem, but either his mom or dad is from oh, Parks so close. It's a cute little Caribbean couple. Yeah, they are, but I feel like Rocky is doing too much. I love it. How many kids they got? 3, 4? And what I was saying was, do you think she's pregnant? By the little stunt they pulled and she had that thing covering her stomach. She looked a mess too. A hot mess. She actually looked hot. I don't know what that shit in her hair was. But no, ma'am, you can keep that. Oh, glory. It's the best thing I ever seen. Why I bought this hot ass coffee? She used to leave him at home sometimes. He's way too connected to her brand. Yes. I said she need to ladies leave your man at home. The fuck the club is full of ballers and they pockets full of round. Leave his ass home. He's doing too much. He like shit, mama, I made it, child. Does he even make music anymore? But the party ain't gonna start soon as we get hot. And trip. If you want to know how Zipcar works, take a picture. And that's it. Oh, my coffee. I want that shit. Those sprouts. This looks like I'm in. This feels like Florida up here. This ain't gonna work. patient and he'll give his heart to you. Crisis counseling, anyone? Have y'all been to Chipotle lately? I got my little cousin something from there the other day. That shit came to like $30 for a bowl of fucking rice and some chips and queso with a spoonful of meat. Oh, is Enlightened Soul still here? They'll be the next company to go bankrupt. Sprouts? Oh, Chipotle. Yeah, they're hiring. I'm gonna work at Chipotle. So you can make 100,000 in 3 years. Flexible work. Cause I like the bowl. I like to get chicken and the barbacoa together in my bowl, and it's really just rice and a spoonful of meat. What is $20 about that? I remember when um, those lantern flies, when they during COVID, I feel like they tried to hit us with the 1-2 punch with the COVID and then the lantern flies infestation. And our mayor told everybody to go outside and kill them bitches. And there was so many dead lantern flies right here. I just remember this was full of dead lantern flies from here, like right outside Tucker, just dead lantern flies everywhere. We eradicated them bitches. People had tape wrapped all around their trees. They'll kill your trees. Let me see what's going on the World Wide Web, on the gram.
Crossing guard, the one and only Chanel Ransom. Anyone else check to see if they can get that $7,000 education and support funds for this year? Our way out. I got a that's true. I wasn't expecting. Did not expect that. But something else I was in it. Look at the congressional district.
Alabama GOP leader says he hopes SCOTUS overturns the 14th Amendment. Wow. Grant slave citizenship and guarantee all citizens equal protection under the law. What the fuck is going on? Yes, we went to war against the lantern flies. No, there's some shit going on. I haven't been keeping up with what they're doing with this voting stuff.
that seat.
They want to get rid of the 14th Amendment.
So that was one thing. There's been a push that was trying to take some of the mid-state seats that certainly will happen in that.
Rotten ass motherfuckers. Oh, so they saying Kyle was right. The REIT is called Discovery. Uh-oh. Ronald Richards is on the REIT's ass. Easier for everyone. In the meantime, I'll continue focusing on what the kids need. Where are you getting those reports of my expenditures? Dorit, I have your bank statements. They were legally requested as a part of the financial disclosure subpoena because those are personal. They're not for your consumption. And if you are invading my privacy, it's a big problem for me. So I would focus on doing what I do, which is live my life while supporting my children. No, love, it's all legal. Fortunately for you, I have no intentions on sharing these outside of our council. However, the concept you have that you can do what you like whilst asking me to make essential payments on your behalf is not quite the case. Let's get this wrapped up now. Speak to Justin, and then we can focus on the kids and having a relationship. Discussing financials does not mean that we should not communicate as friends. However, you're going to be asking me for money that I'm simply not going to provide without an agreement. So, assuming that's what you want to speak, so assuming that's what you want to speak does not mean we can not mean communicate as friends. However, you're going to be asking me for money that I'm simply not going to provide without an agreement, assuming that's what you want to speak about, because you mentioned it on the weekend that's not available to you. Sorry, as I speak to Justin about this, I'm sure we can resolve. So it's coming out that Dorit spent $1 million on bullshit while she's in financial hardship, and it's looking like Kyle is not being so messy because, hey, Dorit, maybe Kyle knows something that you don't know about PK, or, you know, maybe she has some common sense. Like, PK said he's not paying your mortgage anymore, so you need to save every dollar that you have. Like, where do you think the money is going to come from? And then they say her book isn't doing too good. All that shade you was throwing Amanda, you should have been being Amanda's friend. You and Bose, so y'all can learn how to make your courses and sell your book. I don't know what in Dorit's book what anyone wants to read about, but it's a no for me. And Bose is a liar, and she's a punk. They just look real corny at the reunion, like really corny, really fucking corny. And Pinky Cole, the Brown Bros, said that it sounded like she was, when she was talking about her bankruptcy, it sounded like she was trying to scam the people. Like she shouldn't have been saying all of that stuff she was saying. I gotta listen to it again. Let me see. Because wasn't she saying something like, I can't follow this one because I don't have no assets, I don't have no money, but I do, but I don't, but I do. And what about the husband? Why do I have 8 comments? Those people still mad at me. Ooh, these people mad. Yeah, because she was bragging about how much she has, but filed to avoid paying the debt. How she canceled Christmas. Let me see if I can pull up the Browns. Brav Bros. The Valley, Atlanta.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it should feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have
I
enjoyed
thought you could
Progressive's
only
Name Your
file
Price tool for
if you don't have
years.
any money.
With the
Yeah.
Name Your Price tool,
Me
you tell
too.
them what you want to pay, and they show you options that
But
fit
I
your
guess in
budget.
Pinky's
Instead of
world,
hunting for discounts, trying to
it's
calculate
different.
rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family.
Is awesome. So I kind of cycle through those guys because they're really good. Oh, it's not working. It's not landing the way you think it's landing. Wives go to a house, beautiful house, a lot of rooms. Somebody's going to get the shit end of the stick and they are going to throw a pity party. And that's what happens. And it really matters as to what the rest of the cast does when that pity party starts. Exactly. That is such a big barometer of, is this episode going to be good? Is it going to get bogged down by the same bullshit? And this one could easily have gone that direction. It doesn't go that direction. But with the way that the Pool House crew handled it, it could have spiraled into just a ridiculous, stupid episode about nothing but complaining. And I fear that we're going to praise the show too much and then it's going to go the other direction. But I was genuinely concerned because Kelly doesn't have a lot to talk about, right? Shamia has nothing to talk about. Now they have something, a position of leverage, if you want to call it that. And I thought they're going to beat a dead horse. They try to, but we have so much going on with the other crew that we don't get stuck there. And it's weird too because I actually think it's a real competition for the bottom of the power rankings right now between Shamia and Kelly. You know, frickin' frack, if you want to call them that, or they are the frick frack. I don't know what they are. Yeah, they're not frickin' frack. It's frickin' frack. I have a better duo name for them. But I honestly thought that Shamia handled it fine. Like I had no real issues with Shamia in this episode. And I know that we've been a little hypercritical about her, but she hasn't been bringing it. There's just nothing there, and we can tell what she's doing, and we can see it from a mile away when she tries to manufacture storylines. They're just not hidden. I thought the same as you. I thought, here we go. This is your leverage. You're going to go ahead and run with it. She kind of took a back seat. Kelly's the one who's sort of running with it. K. Michelle coming out of left field without glam. That I did not see coming, but I thought reasonably Shamia, as she usually does, had some pretty good confessionals. So it keeps her afloat for now. Kelly, on the other hand, I don't know what I want to do with Kelly. Yeah, you can tell what she's trying to do in confessionals. She's trying to have a moment. She thinks she's having a moment. I think production is egging her on during those. Probably. Like, yeah, keep going. And she keeps going. I'm like, no, stop though. Yeah, like, it's not working. It's not landing the way you think it's landing. But last week she went on a tangent and then she was singing Portia a couple of weeks ago. She went on a different tangent the week before, and I think a producer actually stepped in and said, like, are you done? Are we finished with all of this? No, I don't even think producers are pushing her along. I think she's just doing this on her own, which goes to show you why I think that, this isn't looking good for Kelly this season. No, and I'm curious because I didn't mind Kelly last year at all. Like, I thought she was a good fit for the group. I think she's having an identity crisis as to what she wants to be in this group and what her actual role in this group is. You know what I mean? I feel like she wants to be an HBIC. She wants to run shit. That's not your niche here. It just isn't. And if you can find where you fit in, and we can call it sophomore slump maybe if you want to, but if you can find where you fit in, I think she'd be fine. But it's like she's vying for a top spot. It's like, well, those aren't up for grabs. No, they're definitely not up for grabs, but also she has to be able to have friends in the cast. And right now, the only confidant, the only friend that she has is Shamia. And Shamia, I think, actually has an emotion. She's sort of just there. And that's not against others. Just really big job. Just kind of the same thing that we're getting over and over again. And when you have a cast delivering the way the rest of the cast is, it stands out. And she's standing out in a negative way. Yeah, definitely. Well, let's jump into this episode. And as we know, we are headed to Dallas. We're doing a little homage to the soap opera. Did you ever watch Dallas? Did you watch they did this trip is having a little Dallas/Dynasty theme, and she doesn't really bring it up. I don't actually mind that because she's consistent. Yeah, she's consistent, and also I get the feeling it's almost like a shark kind of waiting in the water. Like at some point, she's going to jump on the opportunity. I thought tonight, the dinner that they had was going to be a good opportunity to do that, but the way that it played out, I mean, I don't even fault her for not jumping in. Was there a time for her to jump in? No, not necessarily. I mean, that was the most fast-paced argument I've ever seen. But yeah, with Phaedra, I expect her to do something, and we'll have something to say if she doesn't. And she still does the same thing, just goes to her confessional, or she has those one-off conversations with everybody else about something and refuses to talk about it with that person, then yeah, we'll have a real conversation about it. But I think she's earned the right to kind of be that person that's hanging out in the background waiting for the opportunity. I agree. So we'll see how it plays out. But we get to the PJ, we're headed down to Dallas, and again, we're reminded it's K. Michelle's first girls trip. Yeah, I'm Pinky's. I was getting there. It's also Pinky's first girls trip. So we have two that are, and we've seen this in the past, and we've seen it like the same exact scenario. Which show was it where two people had not gone on a girls trip? It was Potomac, maybe? That sounds right. No, it was Miami. It was Miami because it was Stephanie who had never been on a girls trip. I don't remember who the other person was, but it was definitely Stephanie. I don't know. There were a lot of them, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, there were a lot of housewives shows last year. I think Potomac had one. Salt Lake City had one. Bronwyn was not on a girls trip before, so that was adventurous. So anytime that pops up, there's always going to be some issues with the two of them. Now, this was a very different trip for the two of them so far, at least. I don't know what to think, but like I said in the opening, I'm going to try to figure out how I feel about it. Yeah, well, don't worry, because we're going to start the trip off with a prayer, which anytime we have a prayer, you know the trip's going to go just fine, because heaven is up and you're in a plane, are you going to be any closer? Yeah. So he's going to hear you there. So it's probably got a better chance of reaching to me. Unless it gets just on a jet stream. Yeah. And people really liked our science discussion yesterday. I know. They like the, I will happily discuss science and space anytime. Maybe we should start another podcast, the science videos. I think that's my favorite thing is going to like post the video on YouTube. And like every once in a while, like you click, there's a side profile and you'll click the wrong thing. Usually you go to your content, but a lot of times I'll just go to like history. And it's just fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson over and over. Because you're logged into our YouTube using it for your own stuff. And I'm like, hey, this is what Neil's doing. And it's always new stuff too. So I'm impressed at that, how much content you log. Yeah, it's him. Charles Liu is my favorite. He's remarkable. And then Scott Green is awesome. So I kind of cycle through those guys because they're really good at simplifying astrophysics. And I love that. Like I'm in kindergarten. Yeah, that's what they kind of do to me. It's nice. I like it. Anyway, back to business. On the plane ride, bankruptcies come up. Now, I know Pinky's going through it. I know that she has a business valued at $100 million or something like that. The more that she talks about the bankruptcy and the more that she talks about her own personal finances, the more I question the validity of her personal finances. Yeah, I'm getting the exact same vibe, and I don't like it. And look, I think it's fine. I think it's something that we're going to have to work through. But unfortunately for Pinky, we've had a lot of discussions about her finances. We've had a lot of discussions about what's going on in the press, and it hasn't been in front of them. She brings it up, but like we've seen a lot of one-on-one conversations between her and her husband. Like her and Derek talking about that. It's like, okay, the rest of the group doesn't know how you feel about this, but if somebody brings something up and you feel differently than how you feel now, we're going to know it's bullshit. So you doing this whole like, it's just, let me just throw a lot of weird phrasing and a lot of different structures out at you. I can't do a chapter 7 because I've got too many assets. I can't do a chapter 11 because I don't have cash to pay it back. So I got to find myself in that sweet spot. It's like, okay, all right. It sounds like you're, yeah, that was the 13th episode. Now she's kind of honing in on the 11, but she's talking to Angela about this, who has her own thing going on, but she's been incredibly open about it. And I think you can probably follow the money on this one too. This is just, she lost and she had to pay it out. She lost money from it and it's over. But like the whole thing is done. Like there was a short blurb. It's not even that big of like, it's definitely not front page news. It's probably like page 10, but it's still out there and it's obviously out there. And she's been talking about it very openly. So it's not that much of an issue. She just realizes that it was an L and she has to move on. Pinky trying to just kind of confuse the situation. Like, I got this going on and this going on and I'm going to figure the whole thing out. Like, it's just regular course of business. Like, that's not the sentiment that you had a couple episodes ago. So don't bullshit us. It gets confusing because when she's talking to Derek, the implication is you don't have the money. Mm-hmm. That's like the bankruptcy. I understand that you can have money and have assets and still declare bankruptcy. But she's saying that she can't prove that she has the money. Right. Which that's when it gets very convoluted because even if you're paying yourself through trusts or LLCs or businesses, you could still show a cash flow. Unless you're not paying now salary, but that doesn't make sense because how are you making money? Exactly. So now I'm going to, I don't know. I came away from this whole conversation kind of, I think that Angela probably looked into this afterwards. Like, I don't think, and obviously, we have the discussion all the time and the housewives have the discussion all the time now, which is kind of getting annoying, but they all understand what's going on in each other's lives. They look each other up on the internet. They Google each other and they do a deep dive. And if you're in Beverly Hills, that's a cardinal sin. But over here, this is just normal. Yeah. But I think that Angela probably wasn't even really on to Pinky. Like, there was no issue with Pinky until you have this conversation. And it's so confusing that you're like, I smell bullshit. Let me look into this a little bit more. There's a lot going on. And when she says, I can't show that I'm making money, so they're not expecting me to pay it back, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, stop. Are you not liquid at all? Like, are you just tied up in assets? Like, you're going to have to sell something. That's a big thing. Yeah. Like, the implication is that she's tied up in assets, and that's very plausible. I'm not saying Pinky's broke. I'm just saying, I might be. Allegedly, the more she tries to, alleged. I don't think so. I never know. I just do it out, just in case. But yeah, the more she tries to defend, the more questions I have. And I think that's a great point to bring up Angela, because I do think that Angela declared bankruptcy. I think that was part of the foreclosure thing. So it's a great example of if you get ahead of things, if you're genuine and just kind of put it out there, it is what it is. None of us are sitting here going, we need to look into the foreclosures more. Like, I don't know if Angela's telling the truth. We're all like, she ate $2 million. She had a house foreclosed on, declared bankruptcy. Big L, she's honest about it. We're not going to dig. Pinky, chapter 7, 11, 13, 25, 16. I don't know what to do, but I have money. I promise. That's the hardest part is she just, like, I have money, guys. Like, I do have money. You guys keep asking, I have money. Nobody's asking. It's an argument you don't want to find yourself on either end of. You never want to be the person to say, I have money, because now we're going to question if you actually do have money. And with Pinky's, there's a lot more implications because there's people, there's a lot of employees that are claiming that they're not paid. There's a lot of lawsuits coming up and they're saying that you owe back rent on this. And I actually just saw today while I was looking up some things, I needed to find a good picture and I always do this, but somebody just said that her ex-CFO just got indicted and he owes like an $87,000 loan on something. So like there's a lot of puzzle pieces here. And this is what happens when you join a housewife cast, especially one such as Atlanta. They dig into the things that you're going through. They're not, I can't be bothered to go into that because I've got my own thing going on. They want to know what the hell you're all about. And if there's a lot of things in the press and then you join this show, there's going to be more things in the press because people see you up on this show grandstanding and they haven't been paid or they missed the Christmas party, which is very funny. Whatever it might be, they're going to go asking for money and then lawsuits are going to pop up. So it just gets very messy. And what I once thought after like episode 2, she's in a position of power, like I'm not worried about her. Now I'm like, shit, you might be broke. Yeah, that's what it's giving. That's kind of what it's giving. I mean, we'll see. I'm sure we'll get more information as the season goes, but this one's interesting because of what's currently going on. We talked about this last week, the week before.
Yeah.
You can keep up with all this stuff in real time. Like she is nowhere near through the woods yet, and more stuff keeps popping up. Now you've got, like you said, in this episode, employees are talking. Recently, employees have also raised concerns about non-payment, and it keeps on going. So I have way more questions than answers, and the more she brings it up, the more I question it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, this Shamia confessional, I actually thought was kind of funny, just because everyone is so normally talking about bankruptcy. Like it's not. She's like, wait, whoa. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, Angela's talking about it. Now Pinky's talking about it. So Kelly's talking about it. Are we all going down? Like, what the fuck's going on with this group?
It is really funny. She's just worried about like whether or not Chick-fil-A is still serving breakfast. I thought that's a little funny line. But I also think it's very funny when you look at bankruptcy as a whole. Like the stigma of bankruptcy 20 years ago was like a death sentence. Like, oh my God, you declare bankruptcy. Like, stop. The office declaring bankruptcy. But honestly, like I know people who declare bankruptcy just to get out of their student loans. Like it's not that big of a deal. You just do it when you don't feel like paying something back, essentially.
Yeah, I know. It does indicate that you might not be great at business, especially, let's say, bankrupt in 7 companies or something like that. That would imply that you don't know what you're doing. But that's just a hypothetical. I could be talking about anybody. Okay? K. Michelle doesn't have a prenup with her man. And I like the explanation. He doesn't really want anything. I try to give him, he doesn't take it. He's also a dentist. He does pretty well for himself. He doesn't need my money. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He doesn't have social media. This guy is one of the greenest flags that we've had as a house husband. I know this is the kiss of death. I know the next episode is going to do something terrible. I'm going to eat my words and apologize for ever taking his side. But for now, in this little time frame that we're in, he is a walking green flag. So I love that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just incredibly funny juxtaposed to the fact that K. Michelle says, well, I think every time she. So it's a lot harder to figure out if he's cheating on me when he doesn't have social media. I just kind of have to trust him or maybe catch him in the act or whatever it might be. And don't worry, because K. Michelle live tweets every episode. So if you ever want to know how she feels about anything, she's going to be live tweeting and she's going to be calling people bitches and she's going to be calling people sluts or whatever it might be. It's just bimbos, like it doesn't matter. So if you ever need a temperature check or you see a scene where K. Michelle, is kind of popping off or doesn't feel the right way or somebody else is talking about her, just go to her Twitter. She'll let you know how she feels.
Yep, it's pretty great actually. And it's a lot. Like she chimes in frequently. So if you want, it's kind of fun because you can watch along with K. Michelle if you so choose.
Yeah.
Now we get to Dallas and Cynthia lays out the itinerary and it sounds far too peaceful. Something's going to go wrong without a doubt. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. I like Drew. Here we are. Oh, Black and I are just friends. Why do we care? Do you care? Do people are listening? Do you care? I don't care that you guys are dating or not, or friends or not. Like, why is this every episode? We have to check the temperature of Black and Drew.
Just what's going on. You just got to figure out what's going on in the streets.
Oh, this would annoy you normally. I'm annoyed that it's not annoying you.
No, honestly, at this point, it's really like in one ear out the other. And when she starts talking about,
All right,
Black, I
so-
know there's no real update.
Y'all wanna watch? I wanna watch the Testament. Let me see if I can get it on here. Nothing my juice. Nothing my juice. That's the way it is. Halt. That's for the app I'm using. That's the Apple one. This is the Android. They won't let me share Android. Ain't that a bitch? Oh shit. How can I share this? Alright, so we're gonna watch the Testaments. Let's go. Oh wait, look at this. It said Dorit is trying to extort PK. We called her poor REIT. The REIT is extorting Paul for immediate $50,000 in payment, or she will expose him. She is spending $102,000 per month, mostly on high-end shopping. There is a battery of text messages between them that are too much to post here for now. A well-known attorney also submitted a declaration showing the property the REIT lives in is facing two foreclosures from two different lenders over $6 million in debt, amounting daily. There is not much equity to save here after commissions. The REIT has an abusive and unrealistic spending problem, just like Erica Girardi. Paul is hanging on for dear life here. It was sad reading his papers. We will filter out some of the messages and post more later. Damn, the REIT. And I still don't care. Oh no. Oh no.
Shut up! You hear me? I said shut up. Shut up.
Give me the baby.
Shut up.
Oh, ugly ass shit.
She better shut up. Do you hear me? She better shut up.
She high as shit.
Do you hear me? She better shut up. Shut up.
What is she on?
I said shut up. I said shut up. Shut up.
Fucking whores having babies.
I said I got you. You better shut up. Fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Dennis, come on.
Ugly ass. And she was arrested. Good. Give me the baby. I'm taking in a baby or two. Follow Ronald Richards. Ronald Richards is eating Dorit ass up. Somebody needs to. Because the way she carries on at the reunions, that she's so big and bad. Oh, the kids in Philly jumped the cop.
Come on, Tony. Yo, why she going up their steps?
But they just dragged her.
They whooped her ass.
They just dragged her. They just dragged her. And we're coming. Oh, shit. They just jumped them. They were just fucking. A girl. They jumped in the car.
Whoa.
That's the cop. Oh my God.
Come on, Tony. Yo, why she going up their steps?
But they just dragged.
Uh-oh. Todd Tucker is putting together a project involving former Real Housewives of Atlanta husbands are substantiated as Peter Thomas confirmed to Michelle Brown that he is signed on to Todd Tucker's newest project. Damn, Candy really put this nigga on.
Yeah, I know. We talked a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. You know, and what he pitched to me, I signed on for.
He want that money.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Really? You signed
All I can think about is her stinky.
Signed on
You know
for him
what?
with Todd.
When I see her.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, who else signed up?
I don't know, but I know I signed on. It didn't make no
Okay.
sense without me.
I guess you're right.
Talk your shit, Peter. But who else is it? Apollo,
Mm,
It
Walter.
didn't make no sense
I'm here
without
for
Peter
it.
Thomas, baby.
Oh, Kenya
I'm
husband.
I'm
here for it.
rocking. Yeah. You know, he knows
Oh,
I
that's
bring the
gonna be
noise.
good.
What
That's
other
what the people
husband
say.
did?
See, Paige, I told y'all. Y'all remember. Y'all heard it here first, honey.
Here you go.
Mhm. We got
Mhm.
some hot documents. Yeah, Todd was just on his Instagram saying that he got a streaming network and he's on go mode. I was like,
Let me tell you
okay,
something.
Todd.
One thing I could say about Todd without a doubt, right? Even though we had a little, beef for a minute. Todd is extremely smart. Okay, Todd is gonna always. Todd is a cat from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
All right, only child. Okay, he made
That's
his way.
embarrassing.
He came on Housewife. I wasn't there when they went to South Africa, but
He
he
swerved
went to
his
South
way.
Africa as producer on the show, and he came back as a boyfriend of a housewife. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. He did his thing. We watch him doing his thing. I'm not mad at Todd at all. You know what I'm saying? You have two beautiful kids with Candy. So I'm definitely never, ever gonna throw a stone at anybody that bring kids into this world. You feel me?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. He's a great dad. He's daddy daycare all day long.
Is that what you heard?
Mhm.
Okay.
And
That's
Candy is a
exciting news. I mean, Candy doing her one woman show and going around touring and talking about their relationship.
Candy and Todd, they think alike. And to me, to be honest with you, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people probably was like, Peter, don't know what the fuck you talking about. But on some real shit, when Todd came into the picture with Candy, they turned every shit that's shit into money.
Or the lemonade.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole dungeon shit, they turn that into a check. You know what I'm saying? Every time you say some negative shit, they turn it into a check.
Todd know how to swerve. Find himself in a good position. Well, give it up for Todd. Are you kidding me?
Sir?
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you so much for being there today, and more importantly, for what you did. The statue is beautiful. I saw it during the weekend. We had a big PGA tournament with a great champion and all great champions, actually. But it was a great tournament, and I got to look at it very closely, and it's incredible. And I just want to thank
You could have got a statue. Uh-oh.
My God, for years. I called you. Rhea, how you doing tonight? Good?
Yes, how are you?
Peace and blessings. The backstage live, you know what I mean? You know how we do that. What do you think about tonight? It was good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, man. I'm just happy to see everybody. That's the fact. Backstage live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at this fashion show. Look at come now. Read it up, Reed. Oh my God, for years. I called you. Rhea, how you doing tonight? Good?
Yes, how are you?
Peace and blessings. The backstage live, you know what I mean? You know how we do that. What?
Yo, people play so much. I know you fucking
So
lying.
she got the good ones.
Rihanna's new tattoo is drawn by her kids. Shelves, would you do this?
Make sure my ass look good in bang bang shots.
Your ass is not in the shot. No ass.
Cause she got She got the good ones.
Why would you do
That
that?
got ass.
This is not an underwear commercial.
You could have made it smaller, put it in a picture frame. That looks a fucking mess. I feel like Rihanna is unhappy at home. You could have got their names, sis, or their faces. Right.
The torture I've endured in this shop.
You get nervous?
Is that ASAP? Child.
Girl, I think you could afford it.
Say this because I know that this might hit.
Cardi B hopped on X Spaces to defend her hairstylist, Zia Charles, after BBL chef Stefan Diggs cheated on her with, accused the stylist of also sleeping with Stefan Diggs. She actually was very close to my children, especially Wave. So, like, something might have happened. I don't got nothing to do with none of that, but I do want people to stop attacking Zia because I feel like out of all this BS, she don't deserve it. So something might have happened. I believe the BBL chef, and I believe that he put hands on her, on that girl. I don't think she lying.
Hit the blogs and it seems like my fans are attacking this person, but I know it's not my fans. Well, just because, I don't know if it's my fans or not, because at the end of the day, Barty Gang to me, I know I have a lot of fans, but I feel like there's a piece of Barty Gang that I just kind of know because, but then there's but I can't say that. It's a la gara. I want to say something about Shy because I want y'all to understand something between me and Shy, and Shy, what the Shy is to me, and to my, Shy been doing my hair since, I'll say, about 2019. She always been braiding my hair, my braiding hair, like in the bottom. Then she been doing Coach's hair.
Ugh.
She's since 2020. Like, not only is like Shy, I'm very close with Shy. She's also very like close with my mom. She's actually closer to my mom because like I don't be here most of the time when she's doing my kids' hair. So my mom, she's always bringing Shy juice, feeding Shy, having conversations about Shy because they both from a lot of places. They from, you know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that the things that were said about her was so I could hear it, so me and her wouldn't stop being friends or stop being this, and that. But this is when you need to know the people that you're close with. This is when you need to use your own brain, your own discernment and shit like that. Because
She
that girl
say
has been
affirmative.
destroyed ever since. And I know for a fact, it's not, I wouldn't even say she wouldn't do that to me, but I know for a fact she wouldn't do that at all. And I don't like that because she got her relationship. She wants to be engaged. She wants to be married. And I know that there are certain things that was set up there is so I could hear it, So certain shit, so I could have in my head, because at the end of the day, that person know me, and that person knows what I don't like. That person knows what I hate. That person knows what I don't like to be looked at publicly. So I know that person went up there with a mission. And when it comes to niggas and shit like that, I'm whatever. That's your shit. That's your bed. You laid in it. You gotta clean your own shit. But when it comes to Shy, I know her very well. Not only do I know her very well, she's actually closer to my mom than she's closer to me.
That don't mean she ain't fuck
But she's
Stefan.
very she's actually very, very, very close to my children, especially Wave. Feel like something there might happen. Probably felt betrayed because justifying everything, and there's I.
Wait, what?
Y'all want to play here? Justifying everything, and there's I. Y'all feel like something there might happen. Probably felt betrayed because justifying everything, and there's I. Y'all want to play? Here it is. I don't got nothing to do with none of that, but I do want people to stop attacking Shy, because I really feel out of all of this bullshit, she don't deserve that. She don't deserve to be attacked. She don't deserve to be attacked. She don't deserve to be put in a mess. She don't deserve to be in this
She's
situation.
all up in the
She
mess.
don't deserve any of this. I know this woman for a lot of years.
And you're a
Lots and
nut
lots of
job.
years. I seen this woman cried over me, because she have seen me cry while I've been getting my
She's
hair braided for a
fucking your
long time.
nigga.
I feel like she's like almost like, like when you have like cousins that like they live in the Caribbean, that they always love you, but y'all like didn't grow up like in New York, but those are your cousins that
I
you used
hate
to go
her
see in the
English.
Caribbean. And I really don't like that she's put in this situation, and I really don't like that she's attacked, and I really don't like that people
Who
are
gives a fuck
attacking her
about
and her
what you
business
like?
and all that shit.
You like
I just really
sharing dick.
wanted to tell you that, because it's like, I know y'all protect me a lot. I know that y'all don't like a lot of people around me.
Yeah,
I know
you
a
don't
lot of
like
my
the
fans don't
girl.
like some of my friends
But
or
y'all
my
was a happy
coworkers and all
family
that
not too long
shit.
ago.
But I really wanted to
These people really be having people feeling like they are that person. Like, who is you to be telling somebody leave her alone? You don't feel like she could. Just shut up. I thought you ain't had nothing to do with it. BBL Chef was your best friend. Y'all was planning outfits for the art basil. Basil. Motherfuckers is crazy. Game fucked up. That's why everything is all messed up now. Cause these low lifted ass bitches, y'all don't let them come. Like, who let them in here? Low lifted activities. You just got off a world tour, country tour, nationwide tour, and you worried about the BBL Chef and your hair braider, who I'm gonna show y'all the video Tisa put up, who was fucking your man. Because we talking about low vibrational people, right? Okay, I'm braiding Cardi B hair, right? Okay, yay. Oh, you want me to braid your boyfriend hair? Okay. He worth how much, Jim? 74 million? Okay. So, Stefan, you want me to come to the house and do what? Stay? You want me to fly out where? And so I can do your hair fresh every day? And how much you gonna pay me? To live here? And you gonna give me a business? You gonna help me get my own braiding shop? Oh no, we can't. I've known Cardi for 2 years longer than I've known you. That wouldn't be right to her. No. I'm gonna turn this down because my loyalty is to Cardi B. that wouldn't be right. Bitch, Cardi, are you crazy? It's 2026. The economy is bad. Bitches is starving. You think somebody got loyalty to you? For what? Why do you think that? How did y'all let these hoes really think that they are bigger than the fucking program? I hope y'all can't see my butt. Woo. Take the bra off. Scratch everywhere. Get a good scratch. But yeah, you really think somebody gonna be loyal to you because you're Cardi B, whatever that means. You don't even know what that means. You barely made it as Cardi B. Thank God you went on finally took your ass on tour. You finally dropped the album. Thank God you're like really good with social media, interacting with your fans, and they love you. Somebody sees it for you, cause I don't. Now she back worrying about this nigga. Like, you really felt the need to come out and speak on her behalf after having the time of your life on the Miss Drama tour. You thought coming out and speaking up for this girl. I didn't see anybody attacking this girl. I didn't hear nothing about this chef. I mean the hair braider. Jeez Louise. And monkey cheese. I need some little shorts. The art of playing games now. Hold up. Tisa tells Nick Cannon robbed. Joe cleared of all charges. Ashley case closed. It's not over. Hold up. Nah. What is the one that I saw? Where Tisa showed the girl braiding his hair. Guess I could go into my history. Okay.
Feel me? At least I would think so. I would just assume if you're sleeping with someone, it's not the loyalties. Does not seem to be one. Y'all, what am I talking about? So many shocking things happen. So apparently Stefan Diggs might have 99 problems, but sleeping with Cardi's friends/employees does not seem to be one. Y'all, what am I talking about? So many shocking things happen in the Stefan Diggs Cardi B trial. I did live. I'll do a compilation video for the guys that don't have lives. There was all these shocking things that came out. Well, no, everybody was trying to find out whether Mila was lying or whether Stefan did it, right? One shocking thing came out. Do you see this woman right here? Her name is Shy. She is a hair braider. Okay. She was the one that got the footage that might actually sink Mila's whole case. Shy. Mila alleges, that's the chef, Mila's chef, alleges that Shy was sleeping with Stefan. Now, why is that so shocking? Because I have made a PowerPoint to show you why that's so shocking. And if this is true, this is such bad news for Cardi because you did not upgrade at all From Offset. I mean, Offset was a gambling person, so maybe you don't have to worry about Stefan gambling his money anymore. But okay. Does Stefan share his money? Who cares? Listen, I made a PowerPoint presentation.
And who did you meet up in New York City?
I met up with
Here is the testimony, okay, where she first said it, and I'm gonna walk you through the evidence I have accumulated to be like, oh my God, like, hold on, there's more. Let me just show y'all.
I met up with Shy Charles, and she picked me up from the airport, and we went to pick up her friend Tally.
Both these girls testified.
And then we went to her ex-husband's house to pick up something or to do something she had to do. We were there, we ordered wings and watched a movie, watched some videos.
And did you tell anyone here about what had happened to you?
No, I didn't tell anyone there because they have their own interpersonal sexual relationship. So I wouldn't have never told her anything like that.
Now, when that happened, she said they had and she said it out her mouth, no, because they had their own little interpersonal sexual relationship. So why would I tell her a thing? When they said that, the defense team was like, objection, but baby, the bell was rung, right? Now, hold on, something else. Stefan Diggs couldn't help but check out Mia as she walked out the courthouse. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is Mia walking out. Look at Stefan trying to look like he's taking a peek at the booty. Something wrong with that man. Chewing gum. Anyway, right? Katnat Williams actually pointed out on Twitter too, because I was like, did I hear that wrong? Because when I was doing my live, I heard, hold on, this is the whole PowerPoint presentation. I'm getting to the point, right? When I heard that live, I was like, there was another part where she said that, because everybody's just like, no, you don't understand. That's not Cardi's friend. That's Stefan's hair braider who became friends with Cardi. And I said, but you're still sleeping with my man. So I'm very confused. Is it just me? Is it just me? I'm very, very confused, right? So, and then when there was a cross-examination, this is Shy right here. Let me just put this a little bit up. This is Shy right here. When there was a cross-examination, she was like, oh no, people were saying, no, Tisa, she said she known Stefan for years. And I'm like, I could have sworn I heard that she only knew Stefan that year. So Katnat Williams also, who was doing a live stream, heard the same thing. She said, Shy said she worked for Stefan for a while and usually got paid between $600 and $1,500 for hair braiding. She said she went to 4 games, including a Super Bowl. Shy had known Mila for about 2 to 3 months. When Mila came to New York, she had known Stefan Diggs for over a year. They did not have this long enduring thing. According to the testimony, and Katnat Williams heard it, unless we both heard it wrong, she's known this man for about a year. But do you know who she's known longer than a year? I'll tell you. Hold on. Where's it at? And it don't matter if she knew.
Hi guys, it's your girl Cardi B. So you guys are always asking, how do I fit all this hair under my wig? Well, the braids have to be made and done specifically in a certain type of way, in a certain type of design, and it has to be very, very little. It is 1 a.m. We will let you know what time we hit you up. I mean, what time we finish. Ooh, that's how I know I'm tired. We're going to be fucked up.
Okay, so that's a very old TikTok on her page. She got Cardi B and her kids all over the page. Now, you know who she has pinned? Again, this is Cute Little Culture. She said, my cutest little client, Culture. This was September 4th, 2024. Now, as far as we know, Cardi wasn't messing with Stefan back in 2024. Or even it was Stefan, that girl wasn't braiding Stefan's hair back in 2024. And even if they did know each other, that's still messed up, right? But get this. She also, remember when Offset lost it because Wave had his hair braided and the braids looked like Stefan, but nobody knew that Cardi was pregnant with Stefan or was even talking to Stefan, or like the devil sent Stefan Diggs into her life? Opinion, right? But Offset crashed out because people are noticing, oh my God, Wave's hair looks like Stefan's hair. She was the one that did the braiding. That's why the braids looked alike. The same girl did it. Okay. This was another one. This wasn't when she braided it, but this was another screenshot saying his hair got so long, these braids about to be fire. Again, Wave is all up and down this girl's timeline because Cardi B and both Cardi B's kids both get their hair braided. Now, whether Stefan knew her first, that's still messed up. You braiding my hair, my kids' hair. I'm sure she's very good, but babe, if you sleep with my man, you ain't the only hair braider in the world. But it looks like she's only known Stefan for a year. She's known Cardi way longer. And Cardi was the one that shared her hair braider with Stefan because prior to that, Stefan was getting his hair braided other places. So I looked a little longer and I'm like, okay, I don't understand. Cardi B is a global superstar. You don't have her pinned to your timeline. You have to scroll through to be like, oh, this girl braids Cardi hair. You got Cardi and her kids in your timeline. Nobody's pinned. You're like, okay, that's interesting. But you know who is pinned? You know who is pinned? Stefan Diggs is in her pinned profile on her TikTok. Now let's see what the friends are up to. So if you guys zoom in, I want to show you guys this. I think the vibes are off. I can't believe Mila. Now I know what you're wondering. Where the hell is Cardi? She right here in the background, right here with the baby. You see her right there? That I think that's the I don't know what their baby's name is. But that is the baby's hair. That's the baby blanket, and that's Cardi right there in the background while her friend, her hair braider. You know Cardi don't play about her men. I do not think that Cardi will be laughing and giggling in the face of somebody that's allegedly sleeping with her man. And again, Mila seemed more concerned with getting that out than actually getting her money. But let's start with the two friends. Let's let the two friends like get together and hang out. I thought the vibes were off. It's just me. Look at Shy's eyes. I'll show you. Watch this through and then we're going to slow it down. Hold on.
Not the little one.
Now watch
Braided.
carefully.
Let's see how they came out. I don't even know how they look for real. Oh, you gonna line me up too? Let me find out. Oil sheen.
Oh, it looks so good.
You know what I'm saying? Shot is shot. Big shot. Only person touching my head these days. You heard? Where's that spray you using that you smell like?
I know you always like Tisa, you put in 20 on 10, but let's look at the part where he says, only person touching my hair these days. You heard? And did you see the way Shy was like?
Oh, it looks so good.
You know what I'm saying? Shot is shot. Big shot. Only person touching my head these days. You heard? Where's that spray you using? Only person touching my head these days. You heard?
I don't know. The energy is weird. The energy is weird. I saw the eye flip.
Where's that spray you using that you smell like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when I hug my girl, she goes, "You smell good."
Okay, so all I have to say about that is I did find their interaction to be very, very, very touchy-feely. Very, very touchy-feely. You know, even this massage it. Look how she touches the neck real quick, but then looks and sees that Cardi's looking. Again, maybe I'm making too much of a big deal. I don't know.
No.
Mila could be lying, but look how she's touching the neck, getting them up. Look, touching the neck right there. Touch. Fixing his chain. Okay, maybe that's what hair braiders do. I don't
The way she
know,
rubs you.
right? Like, I don't know. You go in right here. Oh no. Lot of touching. Why? Maybe she's doing her job. But according to Mila, her job, that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing, the clocking to go to work. Now, again, they never made a big deal out of this, but Shy Zai did actually testify against Mila. Shy could be the person that ruined the case where they got she got her on dash cam and turned that into Stefan. But my question is with Mila, if you didn't want to share your business with her and you knew that they were sleeping together, why would you go visit her? Because she's not your friend, and you know she's gonna like go where Stefan want her to go. You feel me? At least I would think so. I would just assume if you're sleeping with someone, it's not the loyalties, but somehow she decided to trust. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because I think, oh, let me not be funny. Let me be serious. I think that if this is true, and that video does have weird energy, I actually feel sorry for everybody involved except Stefan, because he's the one doing all this. Where I don't know, I guess I don't know why they're all sharing. Maybe they look at him as a lottery ticket. And if they could lock him down, you know, their whole life can change. But with Cardi, it's like you don't need the money. You don't need the stress. You don't need anything. And I remember she was flipping out because she was so mad that so many women around her that she considered her friends were allegedly, or at least if I understand her lyrics correctly, sleeping with Offset. And Offset was such a little demon. But now you got Stefan, and he's doing the same thing. And it must be rough when you are that famous, women jealous of you, women having no morals, or women just being like, whatever, you got your millions, girl, I'm trying to get mine. And you have a man that has no morals or boundaries. Because at the end of the day, if Stefan wanted to step out, there's a million supermodels he can be with. There's a million big booty girls that he could be, whatever he's into. There's a million girls he could be with. Why does he have to be around the people and be with people that are in his inner circle? And for the people that are saying, oh no, she knew Stefan longer, even before Cardi, that's even worse. Because what do you say about Stefan bringing Cardi around and encouraging her to use a hair braider and also braid your kids' hair? And he's given her vitamin D, according to Chef Mila. He's giving her vitamin D. Yeah, Cardi B has not reacted to this. I'm sure she's watching. Who knows? But whether Stefan knew her first and bought Cardi around her, that's humiliating. And whether Cardi knew her first and bought her around Stefan, that's heartbreaking. I don't know. I see why Cardi be flipping out now, because if that was me, I would be losing my mind right now. Not from the man. The man's trash. I mean, I'd be hurt, you know, but the fact that somebody that I'm close to, that I put on, that I helped, that I sent business to, that I supported, would do me that dirty. And as far as I can tell, Stefan don't be giving her nothing except her pay. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like you threw away my friendship so you can stab me.
I'm tired of them.
And if you're being asked about Nicki Minaj, who you look up to, why would that be the first thing that you talk about? Same thing with Tyler. Like, if you look up to Rihanna and you're being asked about your interaction with Rihanna, why would you say something negative about her if you look up to her? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't know. I just found her energy very weird. I think they're both kind of weird, actually, because they're portrayed as like these girls, and they're super nice and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But behind the scenes, I feel like they're very messy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Boo. All right, let's take it. Victoria and Shay, talk to me.
Hey, Nara, can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to see. So, do you think that Rihanna would take it like far in blackball? I mean, how you say it, blackball Tyler?
I don't think Rihanna cares. But what Rihanna did do is share that Ira Star. Now, what I did see on Twitter was that before the share, Ira Star was at like 16 million monthly listeners. And now her Spotify has shot up to almost 30 million monthly listeners in less than 24 hours. That's how you do that. I thought that was interesting. Thank you, baby. Now, Rico, Vicky.
Hey,
What's going on?
how you doing, Armand?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm not really feeling Tyler like that. I haven't been feeling her since the incident with Haley either.
Mhm.
He just gives very much bow down to me. Like, I don't know, that type of energy.
Mhm.
Rihanna has been in the game for years. You know, at first she used to go back and forth on Twitter with the girls and everything. You know, that's her aesthetic. Like, she doesn't play. Like, that's just her. That's Rihanna. But
Mhm.
Tyler, she don't have to talk to you. Like, she don't have to get it in with you. But another thing for me is they don't give the same energy they give to Rihanna to Beyonce. Like, it's kind of the same thing with Chloe, you know, and you know, other girls, like they're not
Mhm.
on Beyonce like how they on Rihanna with Tyler. Like, I don't get that part. Like, they're not hounding Beyonce down to, you know, pay attention to the other girls. Chloe, whoever it is, like she's not getting that same energy. But Rihanna is Rihanna, and she doesn't have to talk to you, Tyler. Like, you're not even in the game that long enough to even be demanding her to pay attention to you. Like, I don't. I'm just not feeling her. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Now, are you African?
Am I African? No,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm black, but I'm not African.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Divine.
Hi, Armand.
Hey.
Hi. I'm just talking about the Tyler situation. Me personally, I do kind of see the similarities between Rihanna and Tyler, but
I don't.
For someone who is invested in Tyler, I kind of feel like she's kind of doing her own thing as far as with the Amapiano music she's making. She's trying to fuse the Amapiano sound with the pop sound. And Rihanna, she's more like, you know, she was doing what was she doing? Like dance hall music at first, but then she put it into pop. So their music is different based off that on Rip. And I do feel like she's bringing something different. She's not trying to just rip off Rihanna and just trying to be a knockoff. And I watched the video. I don't feel like she was demanding Tyler. I don't think she was demanding Rihanna to just give her, you know, a reaction. I think she was just saying like, okay, you know, it was kind of awkward. She seemed like she was busy. You know, it wasn't like, oh, it wasn't
No. Let me stop you there, baby. It wasn't that she demanded anything. It was the language and the tone that she insinuated that Rihanna had a problem with her or was kind of shady towards her. It was the way that it came. It could have been read in the sense that Rihanna kind of shaded her a little bit. Because that's why we're talking like this.
I didn't pick up on that. When I saw the video,
babe, the world picked up on it. That's why it's viral right now.
I feel like the fans want Tyler and Rihanna to have some kind of weird beef. Because like, you know how when Nicki beat, they all trying to pit them against each other. They're two women. I feel like they're just trying to pit them against each other. Because what clear thing has Rihanna really said to Tyler to make you feel like, okay, they're beefing, like this is official? Like nothing. I feel like we're taking like little bits and making something out of nothing here.
No, it's the fact that Tyler's been trying to name drop Rihanna and wanting to be compared like she's the next Rihanna, and everybody, that's why they even ask her, have you talked to her? And Rihanna gives her nothing because she says she wanted to be like Rihanna, she wants to surpass Rihanna. Then she brings up a conversation that they had for a second and a half from 2 years ago, and where Rihanna walked off in the middle of being in her face and said, I gotta go. And Tyler said, ooh, you just walked out of my face. Yeah, she did.
I think that's the part.
That's the part. She did walk up out your face. Who are you? I'm worth $1 billion. Bitch, I walk out of anybody's face. You're not worth it. Just because you're sitting here in this stupid ass outfit in the Met Gala, you're not my equal. I walked up out of my face. Where's my nigga? I don't care about you. You need something from me.
It's an underlining shadiness about
it's like it's insinuating that Rihanna almost couldn't take you. Or you kind of want the people to feel that way.
Yeah, I agree.
It's an undertone because it's like, that's just like you saying you want to be a media personality, or maybe you have a YouTube, right? And you done all these interviews about how much you love Armand and you love me and this, that, and third, but then you want to kind of slightly be better than me. And then now we all of a sudden at the YouTube award show, I know who you are. I've seen the damn interviews, but I choose not to talk to you. Now you done walked up on me, sparked the conversation. I'm really not feeling you like that because, girl, I feel like you're trying to use me to leverage your career. So you're talking, you probably ain't talking about shit. I get about your way. You hold that. Then you see me this year. They like, well, I know her mom was there and you saw him. You're like, well, yeah, but you know, I just stood there and waited for him because last year he just kind of talked to me and then walked up on my face and I just kind of gagged like, ooh. And it's like, maybe he got busy. But it's like, well, how busy could you be, bitch, on the red carpet? Like, we're all busy at that point or not. So it's like, what was she doing? So it's like, she just didn't want to talk to you. She wasn't that busy. We're standing around talking to people. So it's not about being busy. It's like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And she wanted everybody to know that Rihanna didn't want to talk to her.
And she didn't have that.
And she didn't have to do that. And because my thing is, Rihanna didn't ask you to come make music and be her number one fan. You decided that you wanted to attach your name to Rihanna. You're not going to bully me into an interaction with you.
I think it's a mix of her being inspired in like the industry kind of pushing that onto her as well, wanting her to be the next Rihanna. And she
But
wants
that don't have nothing to do with me as Rihanna.
Yeah.
I don't have to engage with you. Because everybody wants me to. Fuck you.
It's like she's trying to make her look like the bad guy, and that's not cool. I don't. That's crazy.
I don't feel like she's trying to do all that now. I don't think it's all that. I think, okay, maybe she did like a little insinuation. I see the video. I feel like the video just was unnecessary. She shouldn't have done the video. Okay, she shouldn't have said anything about the video. She should have just like kept it to herself and just not said anything. But I don't think she wants to start anything with Rihanna. I don't think she wants any problem. I would hope not. That would be crazy. That would be career suicide. Why would she do that?
But the video was
Because
messy.
she's African and she thinks she runs shit in America.
Okay. Yeah, not like that. I like that. Okay. I'm uppity though, but I don't like that.
Are you African?
Mm-hmm.
Now are you from? Oh, so that's why you were
No,
talking
I'm
now.
not from, but I grew up in America. But
You don't sound African. You lie like shit. Bye. I want a real with the African tongue to get up here. You know what I'm saying? And really fight. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I can't hear nothing.
Oh my gosh, you can hear me, Armand?
Yes, I can hear you. 1098.
Oh, I don't know what that
I
means.
cannot hear anything, Armand. You can
Okay, thank you. Who's next?
I would like to go next, and I would
Okay.
like to weigh in on the Tyler thing. But first, I just want to say thank you for letting me up. I love your videos. My cousin put me onto you like a few months ago, and I have been obsessed. Like I have been climbing through your videos like it's gold. I just wanted to give you your
Not
tip
you've
there.
been digging in me. But anyway, let's go.
So
Get to
I
it.
think I don't agree with you on the Tyler thing. I feel like people are kind of taking that whole thing about what she said about not being black and being colored, and people have been holding on to that situation. But it's like, as someone who has studied apartheid in South Africa, she kind of was right. Like what she grew up in, she was not black. She was considered colored. Being black is a whole different thing where she grew up from. So like people didn't really respect that and understand that. Like black in America is not really a thing in other countries. That's not something there. So people didn't really get that with her. And then so when she came to America, people thought she was uppity and she was popping it, but nobody was understanding the disconnect there. Now with the Rihanna thing, I agree she shouldn't have posted a video, but I don't think it was on some, oh, Rihanna didn't want to talk to me. I think she was more so trying to protect that image and trying to save her idol, but she messed up in the process because it really do come off like, girl, why is you even mention her if it seems like she don't want to talk to you? But the blogs are already spinning a narrative before Tyler even opened her mouth. And I feel like she tried to do damage control, try to save public face, but she just did a horrible job at it. And I think that's really what happened.
Nobody talking about
said
Tyler and
nothing.
Rihanna.
And listen, Tyler could have did exactly what she did when she stole the record from Young Miami. She said nothing. And I know 100% fact she stole that. I got it from a reliable source, detail on what happened that day. Allegedly.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. I think if
Yeah,
Carisha
I'd
wanted to go
stutter
back, she should
too.
have dropped that.
I'd stutter too. Because my problem is this. You have to look at the context around her actions. So if we want to play like she's all coy and just, I'm a piano and I'm a South African girl and colored. But her attitude when she performs, she's very aware of her sexuality. She's very in tune and she's clever. She's witty. That's why she's talented as an artist. And she also is shady and sassy, even in her response, is in her clapbacks. So you can't tell me that she gets it in every other area, but this one with Rihanna, she didn't know how she was putting that out there or how it could be portrayed. You can't tell me. She's too sharp and too clever and everything else she does to not know how this could have came across.
Okay. I mean, that is a take. I could see that, but I just don't feel that way about it. But I'm not gonna dismiss it. And if she stole the record from Miami, that sucks for Miami, I guess. But thank you for having me up here. That's really just what I
Thank
wanted
you.
to say.
Bye. Okay, we're gonna take one more. Jamanzi?
Hey, Amron, can you hear me?
No, I thought you was African. Shamar?
Got me first. Can you hear me?
You're not African. Okay, I wanted the Africans to come up. But maybe we can have a spaces on Twitter. And I want you guys to go ahead and get there, join my community, and we will go on the spaces now. Okay? Pull up. I'm ready. Now, we will go there and we will get into some things. Now, if you guys haven't joined the community, we've created the Armand Wiggins.
They're going crazy in the chat.
I pinned it to my Twitter. It's called the Armand Wiggins Tea Party. Join the community. I'm locking it once we get to 1,000. We're already at 800 people. I'm locking the community. That's where we're having moderators. You guys can do your own streams there. All things female rap, Armand Wiggins topics, Armand Wiggins stuff. We can roast, we can gag. I'm making people that you guys can go live with the community that we built. So if you guys ever wanted to stream, start conversations, now's your chance to go. We already have a community of over 800 people. So if you ever want to start a space and you're like, well, damn, I don't have no followers. Well, come join the community and, maybe I'll moderate you and I'll share my audience with you. Yes, you can do your own streams. You can do your own streams within the community if you're respectful. So anyway, it's on Twitter.
All right, I joined.
It's right there. It's literally go to Twitter. Let me put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I put the link in the chat. And oh wait, I didn't put the right. Hold on. That wasn't the right. Hold on. Let me do it again here. Hold on. That wasn't the right thing. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys over there now. Yes, if you're interested, we'll be in the spaces right now. Bring all the uppity Africans, bring the conversations. And also it's going to be great because when I'm not able to talk on there, you guys can still have your conversations. Just don't embarrass me in there and get me in trouble, get me sued. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all over on Twitter space. Join the Armand Wiggins Tea Party community. It's open right now. It's free. You guys can come in there. Let's kick it. I'll see you guys over there. I love you all. I'll see y'all this weekend. Dropping more content. Yes, we're going to be doing uploads. Also, let me know what other kind of content you guys want me to drop. If there's some stories y'all want me to pick up on that I may have missed because I've been kind of behind from the Met Gala, working photo shoots, the Tubi drop. So I'm trying to catch up. That's kind of why you guys are getting the lives because I'm cramming a lot of topics that I may have made separate topics, but I'm just bringing them together so we can catch up. And then once I catch up, we're going to drop it like separately. But anyway, I love you all. We're heading to Station Head now. I mean, not Station Head, but Twitter space now. And I'll see y'all soon. All right. Subscribe too. We're on the road to 300,000 subscribers. I love y'all. Oh, and everybody for Bali, make sure y'all payments and stuff. I know there are some slots left, but if you still are interested to go to Bali, you would have to be ready to pay and be done literally by June. So I don't really know if it's even worth it to some people because I know a lot of people want to do the payment plans. But if you got extra $2,000 sitting around, you can pay. And we're still going to Bali. And I will be connecting with everybody very soon here. I just want to make sure everybody that's slated to go, they make it past the cutoff. So it makes no sense for me to be talking to people and getting everybody's information if y'all not paid and y'all not going. So once everything is paid up, everybody's locked in, the company will hit me like, okay, these are your confirmed travelers. Then we're going to get into conversations. All right. Somebody said they want to go. Let me see if I have the link.
I know that God is real, and I know that because
Do y'all want to watch the Testaments episode? Let me know in the chat.
He has spoken to me, supported me, and encouraged me through many generations of his children telling me that he's ashamed of me. I am yet here. I'm incredibly blessed through all of that. And I've heard him encouraging me and pushing me through all of that. And at the same time, it's helped me to see that many of the people who have lied to me about God's word and viewpoint on me are actually a bunch of backward, shiftless, hellbound dummies. So putting that into perspective, as well as having the holy backing and foundation that I do, it has made me feel a lot more centered. And so
All right.
hopefully that can reach out to
Let's
some
get
of
into
you
it.
who might have a
Hey, Steve,
similar
Jeff,
origin
420.
story and let it be encouraging. Most of the people out here running their mouth about why you shouldn't, why you could.
Kid Fury is being moody today. All right, I'm going to drop YouTube from the chat. Here's the Twitch link. Here is the Twitter link. If something ever goes wrong on Twitch, the backup Twitch is in the Abby, Richie B sides. So that's where you can find us. All right, dropping YouTube.